Looks like Legacy United's still going strong. I wasn't really feeling the first wave too much aside from the animated characters, but the second wave seems much more my speed. I'm loving the looks of Sandstorm, Cybertron Starscream, Chromia looks pretty solid to me. And those Generations mini-bots that I looked at last year are still going strong, with Legacy United Gears. And I gotta say, this guy must be one of the best deluxes we've seen in a long time. The sculpted detail on the go here is fantastic. There aren't massive amounts of intricate detail, so it doesn't overpower the figure considering its size, but that does not by any means mean that it's lacking surface detail, with sparse panel lines all over the limbs and torso. The head sculpt is also spot on. I'm not going to pretend this head isn't goofy as shit, but that's kind of the point, and it looks exactly right, and matches the proportions of the rest of the figure really well. The arms and legs are short and stocky, and the torso is beefy as hell, and it comes together really nicely to evoke the G1 design. The colours here are really nice too. The shades of red and blue on the go here are nice and vibrant, and the painted silver and silver plastic don't seem too far off one another, and both are quite welcome here. It is worth noting though that the silver on the chest and head is just about all the paint in this mode, but I don't feel that that comes at the detriment of the figure at all. The only blemish on the look of the robot mode is the backpack. It is pretty sizable, but I'm not too bothered by that, probably by virtue of it being quite concise, not having any notable gaps, holding together nicely, and being mostly hollow so the figure doesn't end up back heavy. It doesn't look ideal, but it also isn't gonna f my enjoyment of the figure in the arse like some other prominent backpacks. As for accessories, this guy doesn't come with too much. He has a pretty nice gun, it looks the part, it has some nice features, but it's nothing too special, and he also came with the chest plate separately. It snaps on easily and securely and allows you to fold it up to reveal some mechanical detail underneath, like in that one episode. A neat feature, but not one that I can imagine I'd use very often. The posing on this guy is one of his strongest attributes. Despite his stocky proportions, he's very dynamic, and even has a few specialty joints I wouldn't expect on a deluxe. His head's on a ball joint that is unfortunately a little limited unless you untab the backpack. The shoulders are pretty much unlimited. He's got biceps, wrists, double elbows that go all the f***ing way. Some butterfly joints, that's a nice touch. He's got a waist swivel, the hips are on universals, and thanks to the design of the lower torso, they're more or less unlimited. He's got thigh swivels, double knees with about the same range as the elbows, and some really nice ankle pivots. All these joints are nice and tight too, so he can hold basically any pose you stick him in nicely, and the posing is probably this figure's second strongest feature. Now, you may be wondering what the first is, and for me, it's gotta be the transformation on this guy. The way the articulation is used alongside the dedicated transformation hinges, and the way everything expands and neatly snaps together is immensely satisfying, leaving you with this fantastic little truck mode. I love the way this thing looks. The smooth curves towards the front and the larger boxy rear end help this guy stand out from other minibot characters, and I really appreciate the little attentions to detail like the grille and headlights. There's far more paint on display here than in the robot mode too, with various silver details on the front of the truck alongside the bumper, the hubcaps, and the windows and headlights. The paint is all very clean and well applied, and I think that the painted windows on this guy might be my favourite use of them yet, and that's coming from somebody that really likes the Autobot Stand 5 pack. Check out that review. The only gripe I have here is the side of the truck where the arms fold away. This isn't the cleanest assembly. Personally, it doesn't bother me at this scale, but I could see how that and the robot chestplate on the back could rub some people the wrong way. But overall, this mode is extremely good, just like the robot mode. Previously on this channel I said that I felt that Brawn was the best out of the mini-bots that I owned, and while granted I don't own Huffer or Cosmos so I can't comment on them, I was still confident in saying that. But Gears here mops the floor with Brawn. The posing is better, the transformation is more fun, I prefer the way that this guy looks, the feel is a lot nicer, the miserable Gears is a slam dunk. I definitely recommend this figure to any collector. He makes a great desk toy or display piece, and I don't see us getting a better Gears than this guy anytime soon.